There's a whole culture surrounding K-pop, from the fan culture to work ethics, but it all started somewhere. Here are the first times in K-pop that makes K-pop what it is today. The first K-pop boy group was Sotaeji and the Boys. Sotaeji and the Boys debuted in 1992. The group consists of Sotaeji, Lee Junho and Yang Hyun-suk, who was the CEO of YG Entertainment. The group lasted until 1996. The first girl group was SES, referred to as the Fairies of K-pop. C, Eugene and Shu debuted under SM Entertainment in 1997. The first co-ed groups were Rura and Tutu in 1994. Tutu originally debuted as a 3-member boy group called Traffic Light. They officially debuted as Tutu after female member Hwan Hae-young joined. They were named Tutu since all the members were 22 years old. The group disbanded in 2016. Rura officially debuted as a 4-member co-ed group, but with some members leaving and getting replaced, the group was left with 3 members. The group disbanded in 2001 but reunited in 2008. The first Chinese K-pop idol was former Super Junior member Hangyeom. Back then, there was a law saying that foreigners could only perform on free TV channels. If he performed on any other station, he would risk getting fined or kicked out of Korea. So the solution was to wear a mask on TV. Because of this, he was seen as a backup dancer rather than an actual idol, which upset him. During one stage, Heejul had enough and removed his mask. Because of his situation, the law changed so foreigners could perform more freely on TV. In 2009, he filed a lawsuit against SM Entertainment to terminate his contract. The first Japanese K-pop idol was former Cross Gene member Takuya. The group debuted in 2012, and in 2018, Takuya announced his departure from the group following the expiration of his contract. The first K-pop non-Asian idol technically goes to Rura's Mikey Romeo. The original members of the group were all Korean, however in 1997, Kim Ji-yeon left the group to pursue a solo career, and was replaced by temporary vocalist Mikey Romeo. He left once she returned. I guess the first official non-Asian idol goes to At's Edward. At debuted in 2000. The group consists of 2 members, Anthony, who may have been half Korean, and Edward, who was European. The first non-Korean K-pop idol is EXP. The group's concept is the fact that none of the members are Korean and only one is half Asian. They were dubbed the most controversial group when they debuted in 2017. The first foreigner to debut in YG Entertainment is BLACKPINK's Lisa. Lisa was the only contestant who passed the YG Entertainment auditions that were held in Thailand. She was only 14 years old at the time. The first company to introduce the training system was SM Entertainment. Lee Soo-man, the founder of SM Entertainment, was inspired by MTV to create an in-house training system for K-pop idols. This is the training system that every company now uses. The first official K-pop dance practice was kind of unknown. Technically, SHINee's Replay is the official video titled Dance Practice. However, Shinhwa was the first K-pop group to have recorded dance practices in 2006, but the video was accidentally leaked by SM Entertainment, so it doesn't really count. Also, soloist Boa recorded her dance practices as well. Either way, SM was the first to do this. The first K-pop group to write and produce their own music was Big Bang. Before K-pop idols participated in writing songs, companies relied only on songwriters. G-Dragon is the first idol to write songs for his group with hit songs like Lies, Last Farewell and Haru Haru. The first K-pop group to win Song of the Year with a debut song was Miss A. In 2010, they won Song of the Year with their debut song Good Girl Bad Girl at Mnet's Asian Music Awards. The first K-pop group to win an international award was Big Bang. In 2011, they won the Best Worldwide Act at the MTV European Music Awards. The first K-pop group to receive a Grammy nomination is BTS. BTS was nominated for the Best Pop Duo Group Performance for their song Dynamite this year. The first K-pop group to enter the Guinness Book of World Records was TVXQ. TVXQ was recorded in the Guinness Book for having the largest official paid fan club back in 2008, with over 800,000 members surpassing Elvis Presley's fan club. They entered the Guinness Book of World Records again in 2009 for being the most photographed group. The group was photographed over 500 million times. The first K-pop group to have a lightstick was Big Bang. In fact, Big Bang invented K-pop lightsticks. Before lightsticks, K-pop fandoms used balloons and papers with each group's respective fandom colour. However, this started fan wars between groups with the same colour. G-Dragon designed their lightstick known as the Crown Stick or Bang Bong in 2006. Fun fact, the Crown Stick is also my first ever K-pop lightstick. The first K-pop group to have a fan-made official lightstick is ATEEZ. Fans often make their own version of lightsticks, but ATEEZ is the first group to acknowledge this by having a design contest. Not only did fans design it, but they also chose the final design. The first K-pop photo cards were of Girls' Generation. It's crazy to think photo cards weren't always a thing, considering its cult following. The first photo cards were released in 2007 when TVXQ released their packaging for their Japanese EP Summer. However, the first K-pop photo cards were released in 2010 when Girls' Generation released their second full album, Oh. This was purely a business tactic to raise sales, and it worked. Photo cards are the biggest collector's item in K-pop. Not only do fans trade cards for their buyers, but they also buy multiple albums for the photo card. And most resold albums do not include photo cards for that reason. The first K-pop fancam was of Girls' Generation. Fancams are videos of idols being filmed by fans. The first fancam in K-pop history was of Girls' Generation Yuri. The video was recorded by fans of Yuri performing the song Oh in 2010. At the time, the video went viral, and that paved the way for fancam culture. Other than for entertainment purposes, fancams also serve a purpose in K-pop, for promoting songs and groups, and even saving a group's career. It's not just a video that Twitter stans tweet. The first K-pop song to be played at the Dubai Fountain was Power. The Dubai Fountain is the world's largest choreographed fountain system. EXO's Power was the first ever K-pop song to be played. EXO also went to Dubai to see it for themselves. The first K-pop girl group to perform in North Korea was Finkel in 1999, and the first boy group was Zetsuki in 1999. The group had to tone down some of their choreography to better fit the atmosphere. Red Velvet is the first K-pop group to perform in North Korea in 16 years. Seulgi also changed the dance to better fit the atmosphere. Other groups that also performed in North Korea include Shinhwa and Baby Fox in 2003. The first K-pop group to perform at Coachella was maybe BLACKPINK. Coachella is one of the biggest music festivals in the world. The first ever Korean band to perform at Coachella was EE back in 2011. The first Korean hip-hop group was Epic High in 2016, and the first K-pop group was BLACKPINK in 2019. So technically BLACKPINK is the first K-pop group to perform at Coachella, however they are not the first Korean act. The first K-pop idols to attend the Met Gala was Super Junior, Siwon and Psy. One of the biggest nights in fashion is the Met Gala, where only the biggest celebs get invited. The first K-pop idols to attend the Met Gala was Super Junior's Siwon and Psy. Both of them attended the 2013 Met Gala, where the theme was Punk Chaos to Couture. The first female idols to attend were CL and BLACKPINK's Rosé in 2021, with the theme In America, a Lexicon of Fashion. Other idols include Rain in 2015 with the theme of China Through the Looking Glass, and EXO's Lay in 2019 with the theme Camp Not Some Fashion. The first K-pop music video to reach 1 billion views on YouTube was Gangnam Style. Psy was the first K-pop artist to reach 1 billion views on YouTube with his viral song Gangnam Style back in 2012. The first K-pop group to hit 1 billion views on YouTube was BLACKPINK with their music video Durut Durut Du in 2019, and the first boy group to reach 1 billion views on YouTube was BTS with DNA, which was released in 2017 but reached 1 billion in 2020.